checking guests in for receptionists. Aloha there, Jillian and Brendan. Welcome. Come on in. I have you guys down for a beautiful 50-minute beachside Hawaiian style lomi lomi massage. Now, tell me a little bit about the pressure. We start with our relaxing massage. It's light to medium pressure. And if you have some project areas and want some knots worked out, you probably want to consider deep tissue. It's just an additional 10 for the 50 minutes, but it's totally worth it. Is that something you'd like? Okay, so we'll just keep it with the relaxing massage, the relaxing beachside. Nice. So you guys come on in. I do have some fresh water for you over there, and if you need to use the bathroom, it is right here. It's about, right now, it's about 3:20, and your services will start at 3:30. So yeah, it'll just be a few minutes. So, there's a few reasons why we want to confirm the services with guests. Number one, it's kind of like an appetizer at a restaurant. It gets them ready to experience the service. You know, beachside massage and lomi lomi, or deep tissue to work the knots out if you have tight or project areas. And the other reason is, shoot, what if we made a mistake? What if we didn't write it down? What if there was somebody who requested a female, we forgot to write it down, you know. So there's that. So those are a couple reasons. And also we want to upgrade whenever possible. It completely serves our guests to do that. It serves everybody. It serves the therapist. They get, you know, paid extra if they do an extra modality. And so that's how that goes. And you just want to remember that the beach side is the flat rate of 20, but the deep tissue and lomi are a plus 10 per 50-minute increment. So what that means is that for 50 minutes, it's an additional $10. For 80 minutes, it's an additional 15 per person. And for the 110 minutes, it's an additional $20 per person for the beachside, or for the lomi lomi or the deep tissue. Okay, well, that's checking guests in. You want to make sure they use the bathroom. And then the next part, actually, before they even get here, you want to make sure that they filled out their intake form. We have our little handy dandy iPod here, and here's the intake form. I don't know if you can actually see the screen. So there we go. You can, basically, you want to go to here. Hold on, let's see. There, you want to go to mail. Now, if they haven't filled it out, you'll go here to intake form. Scroll down a little bit, and then you click. One of the things I do for them is, you see where the date is? I click on the little calendar on the far left, and it pulls that up, and then I click today. Then I touch here, and I let them know the fields with a red star are required, and I need one per each of you. So then, once that's filled out, you want to probably check it. Sometimes it doesn't go through. So we go to, if you're opening there, inbox, mailbox, you find their name from the far left here, and then you can just slide that there, and there's their intake form and all their pertinent information. Now, the therapists know how to utilize this, but you need to know it as well. And you need to make sure that you have these for your guests. If you don't have them, they have to take a few minutes to fill it out. So there's that. All right, so then we introduce the therapist to, we introduce the guest to the therapists. So at 2 minutes prior to their services, if there's 4 therapists, the therapists know to be here a little bit before, but a couple minutes prior, they will be literally standing right next to you because that's their station, right there with the little clipboard and the stool. They might be sitting there, and they'll check the appointment book. So when it's time, a couple minutes, if they're not here, you can just give them a call, call out their name. Oh, Robin. They know to be here. And you as receptionist need to keep things structured and on time. So if you look up at the clock, I don't know if you could see the clock from here. It says 3:27. So you want to check the clock. So right now, if we did have a 3:30, then they would need to be here. And then I would introduce the therapist to their guests, and it's something like this. And you'll feel comfortable with it. If you feel a little uncomfortable, sometimes like I'm scared I'm gonna forget somebody's name, so I have a little bit of tension around that. But every once in a while I've forgotten someone's name, or and what can you do? Just humble and move forward. So here's just how something like that would go. So Jillian and Brendan, I want to introduce you to your amazing massage therapists. Jillian, this is Wysum, and Brendan, this is Robin. And I literally gesture, to them, so that they know who's who. And they will give you your beautiful 50-minute beachside Lomi Lomi massage. You can gather your belongings, even set your cups here, and they will take you beachside. See you after your massage. Enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to put that all together, assuming, so I'm going to just put all that together right now. Aloha, Jillian and Brendan. Welcome, welcome. We have you guys down for a beautiful 50-minute beachside Hawaiian-style Lomi Lomi massage. Come on in. I have some fresh water for you here. And then if you need to use the bathroom, it's right here. Let's see, your services will start in a few minutes. Now, if you're running late, acknowledge that. Even if it's a couple of minutes for integrity's sake. We're just running about 5 minutes behind, but of course we'll give you your full time. Okay, so then the therapists step up. They're reading their little, the intake forms here, and they'll, you look at them and just stay in connection with them. When it's time to introduce them, you just go ahead. And introduce them. You'll know, when it's. You introduce them at the time their service starts. So if it's 10 a.m. their service starts, you introduce them at 10. So Jillian and Brendan, let me introduce you to your amazing massage therapists. They're going to give you your 50-minute beachside Lomi Lomi massage. Jillian, this is Wysum. And Brendan, this is Robin. You can take your personal effects and they will take you beachside. Enjoy your massage and we'll see you after. And that's how it's done.